It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. One for Philadelphia. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Here's Shea, rises up and throws it down.
And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly you're right. You know, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here. You know, most great teams are really built around one or two stars and then some role players surrounding that core. But the Sixers are different. They don't have a superstar. So they've played the last few years with a group of young guys who are athletic, who play together, who defend, and they try to get out and run. So for the most part, it's been pretty successful. But again, so tough to win in this league at a high level without a star.
And there are a group of teams that have found success, Steve, like that. You know, you can point at teams like, say, Memphis and the Indiana Pacers, Clark. You know them. And certainly, Clark, the 76ers along that same vein.
You know, Kevin, as Steve said, it's hard to win without a star, and you wonder if Philly will eventually shake things up to bring somebody in of that level. But I'm not quite sold on the fact that you can't do it at a high level with really good, cohesive players. And much like the Sixers, Grizzlies, Pacers, those teams have good young players, and I think they can be championship contenders if they keep developing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Getting out in the open floor and exploiting his team's speed is an area of concentration for him. He said that as soon as we get a rebound, we want to get it to our guards, get off to the races, and we want this basically to come down to a track meet. Sounds like we should be in for a wild ride, guys.
All right, Doris hits the jumper.
Boy, that happened fast. Just the immediate bucket off the steal.
Well, one of the things they have is the ability to score quickly after a turnover.
And the Pistons with possession here. Number 14. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
To the middle, he gathers, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You know what? I thought he might have it in him. I mean, he did everything right there.
Could be the start of something for him.
Could be, because he is really having some fun out there. It looks like he's playing with confidence.
So it's Detroit now. 4-point game. Number 2 gets to the corner and buries it. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Shays. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Nice start here. Taking 5 shots, only missed one of them.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Knocked away. Number 15. And good on the basket. Brook it.
Right from the get-go, they've been shooting the ball extremely well.
Well, I think it's a matter of just continuing to knock down shots like that. They'll get the W here, no question about it.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 6. And here they come. And here they go. Shades. And that one's good. He's got 10.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Goes back up. Number 7. And at last, they get one to fall.
He was not to be denied that time, guys. Fought his way to the glass and came up with the points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The 76ers leading by 5. The 11-footer, again, Philadelphia.
This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
That's too early foul. And we'll see how much leeway he gets the rest of the quarter from the coach. I don't think he necessarily has to sit with 2, but he's got to be careful.
The Pistons shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the 76ers making a change here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen. And now the Pistons fast break. Gets it to go. He has 5. The 76ers leading. Down low. Gets the bucket.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Open look. And there's another one for the Pistons. The 76ers have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Inside. Gets it to go. 16 points for him.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And Kevin, he comes away with a lot of steals by being patient and picking his spots and anticipating, you know, when the shooter is going to go up. And then he just strips it away from him and heads the other way.
And, you know, the thing he might do better than anything else, guys, is bang the offensive glass. I mean, he really works hard at that.
Pulls it from the elbow. And the jumper falls for him. He has 7.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
So it's Philadelphia now, leading by 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 6. Now Campbell. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. To the paint. Here's Peterson. Goes right up. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Campbell with it. Good.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point game. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The 76ers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
On the free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. .136 left here in the opening quarter. It's tipped. And now the Pistons fast break. Number 8. Number 2. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Pistons have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. 2 shots. He misses the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. 1:25 left in the first quarter. The 76ers leading by 5. Number 9. Rebound by the Pistons.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
17-foot shot on the way. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Shays. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 21.
I think it's as simple as this, guys. Get him the ball. That's all you need to do. Give it to him.
.36 seconds left in the first. Shot from 16. Offensive rebound. .23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tries again. His shot is off. Just 3 on the clock. And he hits the jump shot. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, things could not be going much better for them so far, particularly offensively.
I'll say, you don't see too many first quarter leads this big.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
On the court for the Pistons. Number 10. That's good.
Love the finish there. Not much defense, though.
The 76ers leading by 8. Three-pointer. Here's Seymour. Rebound by the Pistons. And now the Pistons fast break. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Kevin, through the first third of last season, the Philadelphia 76ers were sitting atop the Atlantic and among the top teams in the East. But then they hit a wall. Most significantly, their offense really struggled. And it was interesting that even though their defensive philosophy was to force other teams into mid-range jump shots, all too often they settled for these shots themselves. So even though their caution offensively kept their turnovers down, their shooting percentages were pretty abysmal. Kevin, we'll see if this season they can attack a bit more to get some higher percentage looks.
We will indeed. Thank you, Doris. So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Number 4 cans it from short range. And the 76ers lead by 6. Pass to Campbell. Clock at 6. The outside leaner. Shot no good.
I'd rather see him just pull straight up. He went for that leaner and it seemed to be off balance a bit.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Number 9. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Pistons trail by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Knocked loose. Now the 76ers on the break. Pass to Peterson. With the lead pass. Number 4. Number 15. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, what's great about him, guys, is that even with the smallest amount of space, he can rise up and just bury the jump shot from long range.
And he's really one of the most heads-up defenders you'll see, too. I mean, you've got to take care of the ball when you're around him.
Both teams will make substitutions. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Number 10. That's good from 17 feet away. 6 points for him. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Shays. Jams it straight down.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
So it's the Pistons now. Out in his own on the break. Number 10. Shot's good.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Puts it up from 17. Good. The 76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. The pass to Peterson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. No good with the wing jumper.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Shot clock at 5. Number 10. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way to the inside. Number 10. And the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 13.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
So it's Philadelphia now. And here comes the break. Number 7. That is good. He's got 9. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a different look here for the Pistons. The 76ers leading by 11. Number 5. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, it's obvious. The difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, I think you're right, Clark. A lot of second chance points, and they're not resting on their lead. They're really being aggressive and attacking the lane.
Here's Campbell. Six to shoot. Number 2. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. Inside, number 17 shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
Pistons trail by 16. .139 left in the first half. Number 2. Another shot, and he zips to the basket and lays it in.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Philadelphia with the ball. They lead by 14. And that one's good.
Just too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for them. The defense has to clamp down here.
50 seconds left to play in the first half. Number 16 battles through traffic and lays it in. 43 seconds left here in the second. Puts one up from 19. Pistons trail by 14. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. just 5 to shoot. Number 14. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Did you see his balance there, guys? Really faded away. I think that's why he missed.
And so we conclude the first half. 76ers ahead, leading by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see if we can spice up your Tuesday night with a little halftime report. The 76ers have come out of the gates in charge. Offensively, they've been in a zone. A lot of great team play, providing looks from all over the floor. And battling nonstop, the Detroit Pistons. Great energy and aggression offensively, making their own luck with a lot of second-chance points. That's it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Pistons trail by 14. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the 76ers. And the Pistons with possession here. Shot clock at 6. Number 10. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, DeAndre Jordan, one of the premier shot blockers in the game. He's trying to learn all the tricks of the trade, waiting to jump until after the ball is released. Also, he said, I'm working on blocking to keep the ball in bounds or blocking to a teammate, like Bill Russell did. Guys, there's no question, despite his success, Jordan still has a lot of untapped potential.
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's still rounding out his game. He has all the physical tools you could want, but it's just a matter of continuing to put in the work.
Hits the bucket.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint.
Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they've got a chance to come back.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 18. Fires, high post, and he nails the jumper.
Well, you look at the statistics, the mid-range jumper has the least payoff of any shot, but they've made the most of their chances here.
Yeah, defenses don't want to give up layups or open threes, so they force you into that tough mid-range area, but they're doing a good job of knocking them down right now. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The 76ers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons trail by 18. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
There's the screen. Off the pick. Gets it to go.
And the defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easily.
The 76ers leading by 16. Number 10. No good with the triple.
Well, there's a reason he's open out there. The defense not really respecting his ability to make that shot. 'Cause 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 'cause' 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 'cause
5 on the clock. Number 10. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Down low. Here's Shays. Gets it to go. He has 31.
This is not what they wanted to let happen. They're just getting pounded inside.
Yeah, they are, Steven. I mean, they're just not making life difficult at all for scorers in the paint. I mean, that's an area that you've got to protect with force and aggressiveness, and we haven't seen it.
So it's the Pistons now after the Sixers pick up 2. Number 10. The teardrop falls in. 8 points for him.
And you got to have perfect timing to knock down that teardrop.
And the Pistons making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Shays. Sinks it off the slick drop step to the middle. 33 points for him.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that one.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Number 10. No good from 18. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Deflected. And now the Pistons fast break. Number 5. That's good.
Boy, they were not wasting any time on that fast break.
Well, when it starts with the turnover, that's the best time to get out and run. You can beat the defense down the floor that way.
To the paint. Top of the key. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
What an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
Number 10. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Shays. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 37 points for him.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the 76ers making a change here. Peterson's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here. On the inbound. And that one's good. 7 points in the game.
Beautifully executed play there to get that basket.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Shays. Rebound by the Pistons. And now the Pistons fast break. Pushing it up. Number 3. And he finished it off with a lay-in. The 76ers leading by 16. Tipped away. Number 2. Count that one.
They've really caused a lot of trouble with their defense, and it's paying dividends for them at the other end.
Well, it's the old saying, good defense lead to good offense, and there's no question that's the case right now.
And Philadelphia has possession. To the middle. 76ers moving the ball around. Shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pistons trailed by 14. Plenty of space. Cannot hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Shays. Good. He's got 39. 1:33 left in the third quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Pistons have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .121 left to play in the third. Tries it from the top of the key, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Backing him down. Number 10. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Pistons trail by 15. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. No one covering. He's got 11. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. The 76ers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Passes it to Peterson. Number 15. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 16. Pistons have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. 16 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 16. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. The 76ers leading by 16. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Number 4. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Pistons trail by 16. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Number 11. Shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
They have a nice lead here and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
The Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Number 7, hits from the high post.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
The 76ers leading by 16. There's the pass to Peterson. Number 1. No good from outside. And it's Detroit's ball. Pulls up, stays with it, and hits the off-balance shot. And Philadelphia has possession. He passes to Peterson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Gets it to go. And he's got 41.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
There's a screen to the paint. Number 15. And the layup is good.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
The 76ers leading by 12 to the inside. Good look. Gets it to go.
Well, you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
The Pistons have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Number 2. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the board. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead. It shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
And the first one drops.
Well, we talked about this topic before, guys, but when the Big Three formed in Miami, I think the desire for star players to play with each other really kind of took on a life of its own. And even though teams haven't really been able to duplicate what Miami did, it's still something that is a dynamic that the league has to deal with.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And, you know, Steve, going back to the star players trying to team up, Miami really upped the ante. Now guys look at the talent around them and say, I need to do that or I don't have a chance.
Well, Kevin, it's just not something that's easily reproduced, though. When you get superstar players all going to a city that's very desirable, that happens to have, $40 million in cap room, I don't think it's going to happen a whole lot. But it is natural for players to want to play with other great players. I mean, that's how you win, after all.
Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Shays. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Oh, he misses that one. He did knock down 1 3-pointer in the first half, though.
From the left block. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The 76ers leading by 15. That's tipped. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. The 76ers making a switch here. "18 feet out, and that one's good." Pistons trail by 17. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Number 10. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Number 10. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for your 76ers, number 10. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And so he hits both.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. 19-point game. Number 7. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Here's Shays. There's the bucket. Good. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, there are quite a few stars who can lay claim to the title right now, but for you guys, who ranks as the true king of slam in the NBA right now? I know for me it's got to be Blake Griffin. The dunks he had this past season were just off the charts.
And Detroit has possession. Number 2, buried from 15 feet out. The 76ers leading by 19. Well, Steve, to answer the question you posed, I think I might have to go with Blake Griffin, but only on, the acrobatic, circus-like feel it gives all of his dunks, the incredible torque that he musters up to throw that thing down and do it with such a ferocious feel. But that's not saying that I think he's on his way to superstardom. I think there are a lot of parts of his game he's got to work on, and work on a lot. But in terms of just his slam dunking, that probably stands out, and Blake would be at top of my list.
Yeah, Kevin, you make a great point. I mean, no question Blake Griffin is the best dunker in the game, but until he develops that consistent jump shot where he can get to the point, like Karl Malone did, where he can turn and shoot over the top of people, he's not going to be a complete player. He's already a great player, but to become a superstar, he needs to expand his game.
They've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here.
Yeah, they haven't met much resistance down in the paint, so I think you've got to continue to pound the ball down low.
You've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one's over.
That's good.
It's kind of fun to look at some of the studies that come out of the sabermetrics community, these numbers crunchers. They've got their place. One of the recent ones studied player types and positions. One finding was that versatile small forwards who can shoot the three-pointer are tremendously valuable as far as wins added to the total.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shays. No luck. And Detroit the other way now. And now the Pistons fast break. And that one's good.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Clarkie has talked about that study and, the value of the versatile three-point shooting small forward, for instance. There are not a lot of those, Steve, and that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's changed the game, really, Kevin, when you think about it. Guys like Paul Pierce, Kevin Durant, Rudy Gay, Gallinari, because one thing coaches are doing is moving those three men and playing them as small fours. So you put those guys at the power forward spot, you're shooting threes out there. It just really opens up the floor and it changes the game dramatically.
And the free throw, no good. Pistons shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Inside, number 8. And he lays it up and in. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shea's. Wide open shot is on the money.
And they're closing this game out in style. I mean, I like what they're doing here, competing till the very end.
That's certainly what it looks like. I mean, there's no let-up in them so far.
Takes the 13-footer. Can't hit. Throws it from deep. Off the mark. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.